Well, 89 years ago, a tiny town took a big punt, building a greyhound track of all things to help pay off a debt. It worked, but what happened next took everyone by surprise. The Dapto dogs became world famous. But it's coming to an end, and tonight thousands are on course to say goodbye.
There's my family and then my dogs.
Ready, set, and racing.
There's 500 here, 500 there, 500 there, 500 there.
Yeah, right there. Yep.
Got some great memories. It was big.
When it comes to greyhound racing, this is hallowed ground, the world-famous Dapto dogs. It's so famous, they've even trademarked the name. But after nearly a century of continuous racing, these are some of the last dogs that will ever compete here, in what's been called a sign of the times.
She seems happy.
Glenn Goodwin's preparing what could be his final runner at Dapto. He started training 44 years ago. When he's not taking care of his best mates, the 66-year-old's volunteering at the track alongside his wife, Robin.
I went and bought a greyhound out of the Sunday Telegraph, and 4 months later we won our first race at Dapto, and ever since then, that's been me. I read a story on that.
Glenn lives down the road.
If you do all your money and you lose your car, you can buy a stubby and walk home and throw it in the bin and go to bed. Nearly tea time.
The backyard kennel's just as big as his home, and some would argue even better cared for. Now, you've had that many dogs here. How do you remember all their names? Oh,
Yeah, and mate, if my wife changed the collars on a few of them, she'd trick me.
This is a hobby for Glenn, one that means so much, even the hire car driver's body is covered with his dogs.
Part of me will go to the grave with the dogs.
But the place Glenn regards as his second home is set to disappear.
And I was sitting in a bar in Las Vegas, and a gentleman sidled up beside me and he said, "Oh, where you all from?" I said, "Australia." He said, "Dapto dogs?"
Dapto is iconic, not only for the sport, but for the community and even the country. Born out of a need for the landowner, the Show Society, to pay off a debt to the bank, racing started in 1937, and it'd not only prove a money spinner, but also help pull regional Australia out of the post-war depression.
They used to bring a train, and the trainers would hop on the train in Sydney, come down with their dogs in the kennel.
But history says there's one dog which stood out from the pack.
You could say the footy show and Nads put Dapto on the map.
The footy show dog, you beauty! Oh, what a good dog! Unbelievable!
Nads. And the cry, "Go Nads," put Dapto up in lights on primetime TV.
There's usually a very special smell that hits you straight in the face. But tonight, there's been another smell. A smell of amputation.
The late Terry Hill and Channel 9's The Footy Show followed Nads across his 11 wins.
The crowd is unbelievable. George Bagana. How are you, George?
Good, thanks.
Give the crowd a big smile back there.
It's nothing to smile with.
Thanks, George. Thanks a lot, Fatty.
He raised a lot of money. He's on the honour board at Westmead Children's Hospital, along with the footy show as well. He become quite big, so did a great job for the kids.
But Nads' trainer, Greg Wynn, like so many others, never thought they'd see the day Dapto closed.
I really think it's a disgrace.
I was sick in the stomach. Sick in the stomach because so many people have done so much and it's gone.
The Agricultural Society, which owns the land, has decided to go in a different direction.
You used to get 3,000 to 4,000 people here.
For the regulars like punter Cole Pomeroy, it's 67 years of Thursday nights at the Dogs.
I'm going to drive my missus mad being at home on a Thursday.
The club will even bottle the sand as a keepsake to take home.
Oh, you've already got some? Yeah, where does that sit? Right next to the
Yeah,
bed?
no, it's in a good spot there.
But there's something else up for grabs, that final victory at Dapto Dogs. In this sport, winners are really grinners.
This one will be able to go to the McDonald's drive-through on the way out. Now you've got plenty of cash.
They pop a cheeseburger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Hear that, buddy?
Take the pickle off.
It'll be a happy meal on the final night with $1 million prize money.
Glenn Goodwin about to place Hello Hilda in the line.
Glenn's hopes rest with Hello Hilda. On this occasion, she has to run a place to qualify for the final.
And Power Pack goes on the beach. Show me St. 30.
A fairy tale result. There's now one more lap to go.
Will I cry? I'll definitely cry. For sure and certain. Yeah, it'll be emotional.